Well, hi folks, getting towards the end of October, start of November now, so it's about time I prepared my no-dig bed, which doesn't take much doing really. It's just a matter of putting as much organic matter as I can on. So today I'm just going to try and get after it, so try and tackle my compost, try and see what compost lurks underneath there. It's the way I've always done it. I just keep piling my stuff in all year, and then we'll see what we get to sort of halfway down, because there's still lots of fresh stuff, as you can see, right on the top. So we'll get into that, see how well it's been made this year by the worms. It's more of a giant wormery than a compost bin really. So we'll get on, get some of that out and see what sort of state it's in. Right then, we'll get shut of some of this dead fresh stuff. Put it into this new tub that's going to be there next year's. All this is fresh stuff, it's just peas and stuff like that. So that can be the base of next year's. Bits of courgettes and a marrow. And then hopefully we should, once we get through this layer of pretty fresh stuff, we should be into some good stuff. I think we're there already. I'll just have a dive about in here. Still a bit more unrotted stuff in there. Takes quite a while for some of this woody stuff to rot down. So I should have really bought a big riddle up with me so I could separate this stuff. We'll get down to here. We're getting down to some nice old stuff there, as you can see. So that should be pretty good. So we'll get some of that out. I'll just take a bit more of this sort of fresh stuff off the top. I don't think there's much more. I think that should be good to go. So yeah, like I said, I just put everything in this tub. Weed seed, weed plants, everything. No water. Leave the lid on. So it's just getting its moisture from the moisture that's already in the plants, and just leave it and it just seems to rot down on its own. So it's full of all sorts of bugs and creepy crawlies, so they'll all be helping to do it. That's it all out. There's about 250 litres, so decent amount. As you can see, it's lovely and fluffy stuff. All the same. Absolutely idiot-proof way to make it for me. So 250 litres roughly. The area of this is about 20 square metres, so if I put 200 litres on, that's about a centimetre, which doesn't sound a lot, but it's, to be honest, it's more than enough. So the next little job will be to just get every little bit of weed out. I've just started there. They're only annual weeds, so they're not going to do any harm, but I'd just like to get them all out before I cover it with the compost. So we'll get on and do a bit of weeding in the sunshine. Right then folks, that's it weeded. Perhaps looks like there's a few weeds knocking about, but it's just a few ones lying on the surface. So that's a pretty clean slate to go at. So now it's just a matter of getting the old compost on, and any bits of spent compost I've got from my tomatoes on. I'll put a bit of dolomite on, which is lime, dolomite lime. Add a little bit of magnesium and calcium to it. So that's the next job. Right then, so let the fun begin. Get some of this compost spread out. Oy, oy, oy. I think that was some of the stuff from the top, so it's a little bit ropey, but it'll all feed the stuff. Any big lumps like this I'll just take out. It'll all get taken down into the soil by the worms, and they'll do all the work for me. Get the volunteer honey in there. Yeah, this was the stuff on the top, so it's not as well rotted as the other stuff, but it'll all rot down, get taken in. Just put the other one on. This will be more compost-like. Better stuff. So yeah, it's a lot easier than digging your ground over, and to be honest now, I just don't see the point in benefits digging your ground over has, to be honest. I used to do it, used to get waterlogged, so I thought I'll try this no dig method, thinking it was all low, it's all lazy hippie stuff. I did it, and like I said, I've had the best results ever. It gets better every year, it's far less work. To me, it's just a bit of a no-brainer, really. Just let the soil be undisturbed. Let all the creepy crawlies and worms do all the work for you. And as they say, jobs are good. Right then folks, that's it. All the compost put on now, it's probably about ½ an inch on. It's just a matter of letting it all wash in now, let the worms do all the work. I'll put some more compost in, like I said, from my tomato plants and things like that, and potatoes that I've grown in the polytunnel. And the more the merrier, any more organic stuff you can, the more organic matter you can have, the better. And I'll put a bit more dolomite on top to wash in, to sweeten the soil a bit and add a few more micronutrients, and the job should be a good one.